I guess I have a bedtime. I'm a pretty structured person.
Gonna phone a friend here.
What's going on, guys? It's Olympic gold medalist Logan Martin. This is episode 1 of From the GROMS.
You've already achieved so much in BMX. Why do you still ride BMX competitively?
Well, first of all, because I enjoy it. I enjoy working towards winning an event. I've always enjoyed that. But also, I'm in the position that I wanted to be in when I was a teenager. So when I think about it, why I keep going, why I keep doing it, it's because I'm literally living my dream. It's what I wanted when I was a kid. I got to this position, so while my body can still handle it, while I still love it mentally, I'm going to keep doing it.
Do you have any mistakes you made as a GROM or any regrets coming up as a young rider?
I don't have any regrets. Everything I did in my past has led me exactly to where I am now. Any mistakes or anything that I made, not really. I think.
Have you done anything differently coming up as a GROM?
I don't think so. I dabbled a little bit, in the party scene. I experimented different things, and I did all that to sort of get that out of my system and realize what I actually wanted to go after. And that was, that's what led me down this path. So everything I did in the past is okay with me.
Did you ever get nervous before competitions? If so, do you get nervous still?
I get nervous at every single event. Always got nervous from the very start, and that never went away. And my theory behind that is just because it means so much to me to do well at every event. Whether it's a small event, whether it's a big event, I always want to do my best and put on a good performance, so I always get very nervous.
Do you have any pre-training or competition rituals?
Not necessarily. As long as I'm, riding my bike, working out in the gym, eating properly in the lead up to a contest, then, in my own mind, I'm doing everything I can to do my best at a competition. So it's not really rituals, it's just things that I like to do and make sure that I'm doing in the lead up to an event. Make sure I get a good sleep, or like the night of the event, or whatever, just the normal things. Nothing.
So no rituals.
Too far out there. Yeah, just stock standard stuff, and eating properly, sleeping properly. And
as long as the preparation's there.
As long as the preparation's there, then I'm pretty comfortable and good to go.
Do Olympians still have a bedtime?
I guess I have a bedtime. I'm a pretty structured person, so everything for me is pretty well on time. And also having a young family where they wake up early, I do like to get to bed around 9:30. So I've had 8 hours sleep, get up and not be tired throughout the day.
What's your advice to kids who struggle to push themselves out of their comfort zones?
I want something so bad. I don't care what's going to happen. I don't care about the consequences. I'm going to go after it anyway. So try and think about what you want to achieve, what your goals are, and realize if you want them more or not. Let's try and answer that one again. It's quite a hard one to answer. That struggle to push themselves out. You know where I was trying to get at?
Yeah, I got you.
It's a good question.
Good question. Whoever answered that one.
Ask him the question, and then she can.
Gonna phone a friend here. What's your advice to kids who struggle to push themselves out of their comfort zones?
I think my advice to anyone that struggles to get out of their comfort zone, you have to realize that you are going to progress being out of your comfort zone. If you want to reach a goal, you've got to step out of that comfort zone into unknown territory, because that's how you're going to advance your level of riding. Just advance anywhere in life is to be uncomfortable.
What are important aspects of a BMX pro that the general rider may not know?
I think more and more these days, a BMX pro is more of an athlete. Whereas before I sort of came onto the scene, the old pros and things like that was just party and ride their bikes. There was not much elite athlete to the sport, and more and more these days it's definitely that. It's an Olympic sport now. You have, if you want to be at the top, you've got to be working out, you've got to be eating properly, you've got to be actually putting, time into the sport. Yeah, and it's just that it is a professional sport now. So having structure and a proper training, routine is what you need.
What was nutrition like for you as a kid?
I just sort of ate whatever I wanted, really. When my late teens, when I was still pretty, starting to get pretty good at riding and things like that, I would go to Macca's for lunch. I would go, eat KFC and just pretty much generally eat whatever. And then as the years went on, I started to eat what made me feel good. I didn't know much about nutrition, didn't know, much about it at all, but I would eat something if it made me feel good, and then from there I started to realize what was healthy, what was not, and to avoid certain things, and I just learnt over time what a good diet looked like.
What would you rather use for the rest of your life? The same undies or the same toothbrush?
I'm gonna say
choose wisely.
I'm gonna say the same toothbrush.
The same toothbrush?
I reckon, yeah.
So after every hot box session, you're just gonna keep the same dacks?
After every hot box session, my sweaty ass undies are gonna get worse and worse, right? So I would probably say toothbrush, because then I can keep washing it, yeah.
First episode of From the GROMS with Logan Martin.
Cool.
Thanks heaps, man. Appreciate it.
No worries.